Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is Collective Coffee. Sort of. We'll put in a little message too, maybe, with the cards. But yeah, this is Collective Coffee. Life updates, personal first, and then we'll move into world. If you were here in February and you know about how my neighbor, I don't think I can see it from here, was tripping and, well, he wasn't tripping, he was tweaking. And was shooting his gun in his house and hit our house. And I called the cops, and my landlord didn't do anything about it. Cops didn't do anything about it, but they did post-it note all the bullet holes. There were over 17. So he was shooting his gun inside his house at our house. Our neighbor's house have a bullet hole. Three of us have bullet holes. Anyway, dude's in jail now. Don't know why. Don't know what for. My landlord came by today and told me he's locked up. I think he's over in Vegas or Kingman or something. So anyway, the house is going to be vacant. The city came and got his trash can today. So, eventually karma will come. Right? Niall took a 3-hour nap today. He's feeling a little bit sick. So we canceled Art Space tomorrow because these kids brought germs to us, and we're not doing that. Okay, updates. I did see that Germany, okay, there's a lot going on. Germany, Hamburg, Germany, there's cars on fire. But Germany and, I think another European country for sure. Anyway, United States as well. Maybe just the UK. I don't know. You'll have to fact check me on this shit, but I just do an overview over here on Collective Coffee, and then you do your own shit. Anyway, all these countries are telling everyone to get out of Lebanon. Russia has officially given the United States a warning of bitch, what's up? Collective energy is this. I don't want to live through a world war. I mean, I don't want to die in it, but I don't want to have to live through it. I think that's stupid. So if you're feeling like that, you're not alone. There's a lot of dams in this country, in the United States, that have broken in this past week. There's one in South Dakota that broke. There's one in Minnesota that broke. Iowa was flooded, but I don't know if that was because of a dam. So those are some interesting occurrences. My next door neighbor, New Mexico, had a crazy week last week. There was a huge fire first, then there was flooding, and then there was also a tornado, I think. I don't know. We had a cool ass thunderstorm today, but it's nothing to really report about. What I will say, this is the shirt I was wearing when I went to the police in February, and I wear it today when I found out. Well, I wore it, I had it on when I found out. I thought that was interesting, so it was a full circle moment. I don't wear this shirt all the time. So anyway, I'm happy that he's not gonna bug me anymore. Oh god, I guess I'm tired too. I just saw a woman on TikTok giving the alarm of pull your money out. Right now the debate is happening. I can't watch that stuff. I can't stomach it. If you are watching it, may the force be with you. They both they are both Republicans and Democrats are birds of the same, or wings of the same bird, and the bird flies together. I don't fucking know. I do have some interesting, well, I'm gonna wait until I receive my stuff. Anyway, whoa. Oh, I hear sirens. My hair is really dry. In other news, Palestine is continuing to be fucked. Information has just come out about how Zionists use dogs to attack Palestinian children and women. There's footage of like a dog wearing like a GoPro situation attacking a 90-year-old woman. I, again, can't stomach some of that stuff. I think with Palestine, I've gotten to a point of I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm still raising awareness and information, but even that is my capacity for that because I'm doing other stuff and working in these colleges, and I haven't been doing that as much. I don't know. I feel like, oh, that's a big snarly. Oh God, I can't stop. I feel like we're kind of getting to this point, like, where we weren't in the beginning of, like, maybe awareness will change something. Oh, that's where I'm going with this. Africa, there's a revolution happening in Kenya. I saw Sri Lanka, I can't say that, why? I have a hard time with R's sometimes. Sri Lanka is having an uprising as well. But I want to talk about Kenya quick, because what happened in Kenya was there was a 36% bill that the government was passing to raise income tax or raise taxes on the people. 36%. That's insane, right? And the people said, no, fuck that. And the president I saw today got up and said, you know, I do represent the government, but I also represent the people, and we will not be moving forward with this bill. So that was cool. However, before that happened, that did result in deaths of the folks who are uprising. There was also a coup, an attempted coup that happened, I think it was in South America somewhere. But that got overturned. The people stood against it. So a coup and a revolution are different, right? Coups are like fascists, like that's like the January 6th crew, right? Whereas revolution is like the people, right? So it's not like, it's, yeah, I know. So that's an important distinction, right? You don't want a coup to take over, you want a revolution, okay? What else? I don't know. My hair is so dry. Today I called to make Niall a hair appointment to a haircut, and he did not want to get a haircut, so I had to cancel it. I had to call back and cancel. I called all of my art friends, told them we're not doing tomorrow. We just need a day off. I hurt my wrist doing there's 7 or 8 foot tables. I think they're 7 feet. I'm 5'3", and so they're heavy, and last week I just moved too fast and I kind of hurt my wrist. So on top of not spreading his germs, which were caused by kids who came to my class, oh, that shit is so annoying. But we're like homebodies, but apparently people just don't give a fuck. So anyway, we're taking tomorrow off. We'll probably go to the splash pad. We'll see, as long as no one's there. Anyway, we got these two doing something. What are you doing, friends? Oh, getting a good spot. Anyway, let me put a couple more cards. Third eye clarity. As we, oh God, I've got this big ass hairball right here. As we have, as a collective, lived through this shit, it's important to not be fooled by, for instance, a presidential debate that's happening right now. Don't be fooled. It's hard to say too, because I'm honestly surprised at how many people are fooled by this shit and eat it up like it's fucking Pac-Man. But rhetoric and propaganda are not truths. They are used to maintain status quo control. So please don't get to a point. I feel like we are at this point as a collective where we are regretting not having our third eye open. Honestly, I'm just kind of sick of this shit at this point. I saw through all of these shenanigans back in 2020. And those bridges are still not being crossed from... God, my hair is so dry. Maybe I'm washing it too much. Anyway. Apology, forgiveness. Don't do that yet. I mean, forgive people on like an interpersonal level if it'll help you raise your consciousness. We have decisions to make. Excuse me. This yellow is really standing out to me right now. And the U-turn. Yellow is your solar plexus, which is ruled by like Leo energy, like the sun in the tarot. We are in summer. But like, be bold about the decisions you're making right now, both in your interpersonal life and like for the collective. Don't be embarrassed. I made very bold decisions today. I'm not embarrassed. You know, it doesn't have to always come out to be like a success story. But like, if you don't make those decisions and those actions, you'll never know, you know? Fuck it. Who cares? YOLO. Messages, dreams. Pay attention to the messages. There's 3 seagulls on here too. I have a murder of crows. Probably hear them soon. Nope, there they are. There they are. They're 3 buddies. So that's a murder of crows. They usually come, they just flew by. But they usually come and hang out in this tree right here around this time at night and just talk up a storm. And it always reminds me of Bob, you know, 3 little birds. I also have been having a hummingbird come back here, over here, on this tree. It's been coming where that, I didn't have the feeder there, but it was coming here, saying it wanted to get, where is it? Oh, it was coming right here. And then this was in the front, and that's where the kitty family lives. And I don't think I told you, but the mama kitty killed a bird for me like a month and a half ago, in the pretty much beginning of when I started feeding them. And so I told her, I asked her not to kill anything for me. I said, that's okay. No, thank you. And she hasn't. But, so I moved that hummingbird feeder, and I actually haven't seen the hummingbird come since I moved it, but anyway, off topic. Sort of. I mean, part of our collective consciousness and liberation is caring for the earth and the beings and the plants and the innocent and vulnerable, which includes those who are less fortunate or those going through atrocities. But yeah, okay, let's pull a couple more, and then fire energy. Everything is on fire. Have you ever asked yourself if you would rather die by drowning or by fire, by burning? These are real questions. Like, this is happening to people. There's floods, there's bombs, there's fires. There's people, there were, like, Palestine, there were kids that they just lit these kids on fire at this school yesterday or the day before. Here's another fire. Self-care. Yeah, self-care is great, but, like, also keep in mind that you shouldn't be totally caring for yourself if you're not caring for anyone else, because that's just, remember, you're not going to be free until anyone else is. So if you're in a space of selfishness, you're going to have a really hard time in the coming years. Americans especially, we need to come together in some way to like mobilize, organize, mutual aid collectively. America's the most individualistic place on this planet, I would say. Maybe UK is, you know, a close second. But that's something I think about a lot when I see what's happening in Palestine, is like the teamwork and the community. It doesn't exist here in America, and that's a very real situation. When things start to happen here, that teamwork is not there, and that's gonna be the downfall of the American people for sure. So, okay, one more. receive and open. Seriously, make those connections. That's what we got to do right now. Take your money out of the bank if you feel like you need to. I don't think I finished that thought. Some woman was saying that we should all do that right now. So after I saw that, I went ahead and paid my rent. So we're good for this month. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Have a good one.